goes there? What purpose does he have?
I am Geron, the bird catcher.
What do you want?
Look, a royal charter. So, let me in already.
Not so fast. Indeed. The royal seal. All right then, birdcatcher. You may enter, but I'll remember your face.
There's still light up there. I'll have to catch up on my prayers I've missed on my journey, but first I'll save Nuri. I wonder what's supposed to fit in there. Perhaps the staff of a sundial. The way these boards are attached, they won't even keep doves from entering.
Geron, you're alive! By Satinav's empty gaze. I was convinced that the seer had sealed your fate.
The raven is the seer. He's got Nuri, but I've been to her world.
Slow down. Slow down. One thing after another. You're safe here for now.
What's new?
What do you want to know?
What did you experience?
The way to Andergast was cumbersome. Cursed crows and soulless fairy creatures. But look, I'm still alive.
What happened to your leg?
Oh, I've been bitten by worse. Shall I tell you about the fairy tooth I once found?
I haven't got time for that, Giacomo. Tell me about those visions that plagued the Andergastians.
Madness is rampant. Hardly anyone can stand the dark visions of the future.
Is there any protection against them?
Well, I for one haven't slept in days.
But that can't be a permanent solution. Why does the seer send visions? Does he want to make everyone crazy?
I fear it might be worse than that. He's collecting all the dreams with the help of the harp to outwit Satinav, in order to divine the truth about the future from the dreams.
He said he wanted to avert a catastrophe and doesn't want to die.
He must have seen his own death. He's challenging fate itself by combining the visions of thousands in order to know what will happen.
That's crazy, isn't it? Is that even possible?
I'm not concerned about his plans. It's his deeds that I'm worried about, and those cause death and destruction.
Have you gathered all the knowledge we're looking for?
Well, According to Magister Dorota, the harp bears great chaotic powers of unknown origin. It seems impossible to destroy, and any attempt to play it results in death for humans.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of my journey. Is there anything else you found out?
The harp is not only the source of the crow plague. Since Nuri has been playing it, it's been sending us a veritable tempest of crows.
If that's all you found out, we really have to find the harp now.
This, is something the Magistra hasn't noted anywhere, I'm afraid. There must be more records somewhere. But the library is huge and not well sorted.
We don't have time, Giacomo. We have to be faster in our search now. About something else. I have to save Nuri. As long as she's playing the harp, the seer's tempest of the crows will never end, and soon she will be lost, beyond any hope.
By the name of Fabulon, I'll help you with all the knowledge I have, but you'll have to go alone. My injured leg would only slow you down.
I discovered the Dreamweaver's harp in Nuri's world.
The Dreamweaver's harp? Oh, I mustn't be jealous. Tell me about it. What did it do?
It helps to challenge evil dreams and overcome them. But for the Queen, it brought dark dreams too. Dark dreams of the future.
By Satinav, I'm sensing the horrendous. The seer's harp summons the crows, and those bring dark visions to us humans.
Dark and dangerous fairy power.
Shadows are cast upon my life's work.
Ever since the attack of the crows in the royal chambers, I've had this recurring dream of the seer's execution.
Crows have made you dream of the seer? Very unsettling.
I was finally able to unravel this dream in the fairies' realm. The seer must have cast his own soul into the raven while he was on the stake. He used a magic ring for that. He's demanding it back from the king now.
The mysterious artifact of the seer that was salvaged from the ashes back then.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
Do you know where the artifact is nowadays?
No magic could touch the ring. It could neither be disenchanted nor destroyed.
That's why the thing should be kept safe in the Academy.
Magister Oakwood took care of it when the seer revealed himself the second time. I'll look in the library to see if there are any records left concerning that.
Do you know how an exchange of souls can be done?
That's a difficult question, the answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within lies our soul, purportedly. With powerful magic, it might be possible to open up the astral bodies of two living beings and exchange their souls.
So the seer wants the artifact in order to get back into a human body.
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body.
What are you saying?
Just a thought. Who's Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. Keeper of the Seer's Ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You will find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall, but he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need two things: a proper net and the right bait.
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something I don't know? But we are not the future's slaves, and I don't see any alternative. I'll find this artifact for sure. About something else. I'll be back soon. Are those magic spells?
Words of wisdom, in the language of the scholars. They're quite small-minded, if you don't mind me saying so.
Ni discera zessa.
Never stop learning. Profound.
Pro sapientia discera. Pro animum abstinere. Pro
Regnum mori. Learn for wisdom. Restrain yourself for the spirit. Die for the kingdom.
I'd rather die for Nuri.
How about we all survive?
Quid est veritas?
What is truth?
I don't know. I don't really care at the moment.
Understandable.
It's wondrous. The whole world is so much bigger behind this magic glass. Are you still using this magic looking glass?
The magnifier? Not at the moment, no. But bring it back when you're done. The handwriting of Magistra Dorota is so tiny.
I'm taking this away from you. You need to be of sober mind.
In vino veritas.
Yeah, sure. Write it down and hang it on the wall. Way too many books. No man can read all that. Mathematics. Many crows make a swarm. I don't need to know more about it. Hundreds of books about Andergast and one about Nostria. About fairy worlds. Mighty strange to behold are the creatures of the other worlds, for it is reported that it is hard to tell if they walk on two legs, or if they're animal or plant, or hemitic noses. About Nostria. As flat and ugly as a place is the kingdom of Nostria. The common Nostrian angles in brackish ponds for salterels. I know all that already. Hundreds of books about Andergast and one about about fairy worlds. Mighty strange to behold are the creatures of firmly latched.
Hello?
No one's answering. Magister Oakward's chambers. Andergast vivat, Andergast crescat, Andergast floriat. Fatum est in scriptum. Eius causa discimus. His eyes look like he hasn't closed them for days. Quod die benevetant.
Ha! The gods won't help you now.
What?
Eos causa discimus!
Dead. At least I hope so. Is this a young cave dragon? Well, I guess this is all in order. Something's written here about the beetle of Asmodeus. Whatever is put into it can never be retrieved by anyone but Master Asmodeus himself. But Master Asmodeus has been dead for years. Eius causa discimus. Eius causa discimus. He scribbled this saying all over the place.
Eos causa discimus.
Eius, Eius,
Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
Magister Oakward? What? What's wrong with you?
All those faces. Thousands of shards. Hycinda, save my mind. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
What's written here? Raven's Peak. What does that mean? We have to talk. What does eios causa discimus mean? Magister Oakward keeps repeating this one sentence all the time.
Well, I can tell you that. It means, because of her, we learn. It's a well-known saying amongst scholars, and it refers to Isinda, the goddess of wisdom.
What does the Magister mean by that?
By the imp's beard, I have no idea. Madness must have clouded his mind, too.
Does the name Raven's Peak mean anything to you? Gwynling scribbled that on his drawing of the harp.
That isn't the name of a mountain. Perhaps you will find a hint in the ethnographic section of the library.
I'll be back soon. Way too many books. No man can read. Raven's Peak, Raven's Peak. Here, the mountain Raven's Peak in the stone oak forest. And on this page, Magician Dorota has drawn the way to the magic harp.
Excellent.
We have to talk. I'll be back. The tablet is wedged. Looky here. That must be a magic key. Could fit into this hole. Aha! So, what now? I hope this isn't just for kicks. The goddess of love. Why have you made everything so complicated? It's the blacksmiths who pray to Ingarim. Perena blesses our crops. Good luck and cunning. As yet, Fex hasn't left me. The ever-changing lizard Ingval, called by the name of Tsar by some. Grim Fearon. I hope Gwynling found his way into your hunting grounds. The goddess of wisdom isn't too well revered in Andergast. The ruler of the realm of the dead. You won't get Nuri yet, but I'll send you the seer soon. Travia. Loyal, caring, reliable, and a bit boring. But I didn't say that. The unpredictable god of the sea. The goddess of war stands by our side in our struggle against Nostria, most of the time. Praeos, the chieftain of the gods, first among the deities. The goddess of love. Why have you made everything so complicated? It's the blacksmiths who pray to Ingarim. We have to talk. What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
Whose Magister
The Vice-Chancellor. He's locked himself. You will find the chamber right, but he is locked.
Do you know?
Every can see with power.
So the...
One would imagine.
Perhaps...
What do you say?
The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling use?
Wait.
Why? If the seer is...
Or we'll let him get his hands.
Do you think you... But we are... I'll find this artifact for sure. I'll be back soon.